Hello. When last we met, our heroes had delved into the ancient dwarven ruins to find an artifact called the Flask of Elandril for the necromancer Nagasta. They encountered a little bit of a mystery with the disappearing mages of the Mages Guild in Stros Mackay, and have been sent on a task by their guild to find them, in addition to what they did when they got there. They encountered some resistance from some orcs at the front of the entrance, and quickly dispatched them. Luckily, some of their fellow compatriots were also interested in the quest and took it upon themselves to use the portal in Bruma and managed to make it to Stros Mackay and at the aid of their allies. So now all characters are in the ruins at the moment, and Griffo and Azur, if you guys were just brought in, the
Azure was
party
there.
can bring you guys. I know Azur was there, but you guys can still get brought up to speed because he hadn't learned everything. He knows now, but in terms of like roleplay purposes, you bring them both up to speed.
No, he knew that we. All Azorn really needed to know was they were hired by a slug
Right.
necromancer, which he was told. He chewed the. He was like, really,
A
one of
slowed.
you I could, a slowed. One of you in particular I could understand doing that, but the rest of you, that's interesting.
The
Then he yelled at
same.
everybody for, um, or he yelled at some NPC for slaying the orcs because why not torture them, keep them alive, and get information on any traps and their setup in the entire area. So he's up to date. So all we have to do is beat Griffo with information.
And see how
Stick.
Griffo uh when he arrives and how.
Uh, Jason, your character Griff can arrive momentarily after the fighting. Uh, After you took the transport portal, since this job is paying about 2,000 gold if you manage to complete it. I imagine Griffo decided that, yeah, he'd kind of want to get in on. And you took the teleporter to Stros Mackay, asked around, and people pointed you to the direction of the old dwarven ruins. And
Yeah.
ironically, as the moment you go through the waterfall, which the ruins are hidden behind,
Mm-hmm.
you see your companions standing over a bunch of dead orc corpses. You may begin the scene.
Yeah. You guys will see Griffo literally just coming through the waterfall, clearing the water out of his eyes, and then just going like, seems I've already missed the first round of fun.
Who are you?
Griffo Longstride, sorcerer, at your service.
I see.
You see
How'd you find us?
you see that uh, um, you'll eventually get that question answered very quickly as you look around. Since you all have guild marks, he also has a guild mark.
Yeah, he will just tip with his index finger to the guild mark. That's why.
Well, it's not hard to find,
Mm,
uh directions to over here, it seems.
I guess
Azure
not.
found us.
It wasn't very difficult to find the ruins either, considering as how Stros Mackay has two very distinct architecture structures. The one being all of the red guard and kind of Arabic style that Stros Mackay entails, and then the dwarven ruins are just so out of place here on the island that it's pretty easy to find them.
Hmm.
I just had to ask around. The locals turned out to be very helpful.
Also, he could have just followed the quest marker on his world map.
Shh.
Do not speak of Deodgor as heresy.
But yeah, here to help out with the mission. If you guys will have me.
Well, sure.
I mean, I
We're
see
looking
why
for an
not.
artifact here to give to a slug person to tell us where we can find the mages from the guild here that are somewhere in Oblivion. It's gonna be fun!
Excellent. And yeah, since the Mage Guild is involved, well, it behooves me to have a quick check on that as well.
I don't know how
As
quick it's going to be, though.
as you look around, you guys I already gave you guys the loot from the last fight, but you look around, you see the decaying corpses of the orcs and everything, and you see a couple other unlucky adventurers that wandered into this cave before you and had some of their gear ransacked and whatnot. And you can see that the orcs had got the lighting system working in the dwarven ruins. And for those of you who have played the Elder Scrolls games, those little like blue purple crystals that are in like torch areas, they
Mm-hmm.
managed to somehow get those lit. And there's not a whole lot of light elsewhere, but there are quite a few of those things around, so you guys could probably grab one of those and carry it.
I'm kind of disturbed that they're already starting to get decay.
Indeed.
Actually, in character,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
my character will
They-
say, "Do corpses around here normally decay that fast?"
Not to my knowledge.
Kadar is going to take a torch and try to walk forward, like just looking around.
Could I roll investigation to see if there's any noticeable traps,
Mhm.
like foot plate pressures? Excuse me.
Oscar is going to go back and do some more questioning at the Mages Guild and go ahead and roll investigation. Excellent.
19.
What was precisely were you looking for?
Just pressure plates, like because when you're talking about the crystal in the by a torch, I'm afraid that it might spew out fire if we step on the wrong stepping stone.
Yes, you do find one. It's not a trap. It seems to open one of the doors. However, the door is already open, and the pressure plate actually seems to be jammed.
Hmm.
Jimmy jammed.
Do you tell us about the pressure plate?
Yeah, so I say that out loud. Sorry, I was thinking about something else I should do.
I'm gonna kick it.
The moment
you-
Quadar kicks it, I hit him in his snout. Like backhanded him into his snout.
You kick it, but it's jammed, so nothing happens.
Can you kids stop
didn't get any
fighting?
Well, don't press anything. I'm looking to make sure that we don't die.
Quadar does not want to hear it from the elf. It's because of you two that we are got to fight the orcs with your loud bickering. Quadar is
okay.
highly
Excuse
disappointed.
me, it was
it's
Asher
okay.
that kicked everything around and made
I still-
noise.
I still am in the shape of a wolf.
Dire wolf.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, dire wolf.
Oh, sorry about that, Z. Sometimes I go a little bit wild. Like, how do you pronounce your name, Zamalan?
I just call
It's a
Maribel.
better-
Maribel just shrugs and she's like, "I call you V. I call him Z. That's the easiest way to work."
How do you pronounce your name?
Zemalen.
Zemalan. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but sometimes I get a little bit overzealous.
Sometimes
It's quite fun a lot of the times.
you're unhinged.
Quadar still remembers when you turned him into a Daedra.
That was so
Quadar is not
fun.
amused.
It was so much fun. Fun all around.
Adventurers Guild will take anyone these days.
Including
Mhm.
you.
I'm doing
Griffo
fine. I
will-
didn't
sorry.
turn anyone into anything. And I keep standing up for you, I keep defending you, and you keep shitting on me, Quadar. What's good?
Well then, Morin, it looks like you need to find new friends.
Ooh.
Yes. Khajiit should not speak about an elf. That's wrong.
Griffer walks over
This
to
is
whoever is in direwolf form and will offer a not very much clenched fist for the direwolf to smell.
Are you? Are you? Stay away from me, please.
Does
I
the
can't
direwolf
stand you
speak
people.
common now?
He actually is speaking mentally, and you all hear it.
At which point he just lifts an eyebrow, puts the hand away and goes, "Ah, I see," and
I
goes
t-
back to position.
I turned him into a direwolf. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was gonna be a direwolf, but I thought it was gonna be a chicken. I was hoping it'd be a
Stick
chicken.
around,
Hey,
Griffo. You're gonna see a lot of that with that chick.
hey, V,
Yes.
everyone. Maribel's kind of leaning on the entrance to one of the other caverns, and she's got a floating orb of light kind of over her hand. And she's like, "Are we like gonna do the job we were sent here to do, or are we just gonna like make out
No,
all day?"
they're just going to bigger all day. That's what they normally do.
I'm
I
gonna roll
figured
for
as much.
stealth and run ahead.
Azura, you want to join me? Good stealth roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna scout ahead.
I'll join you guys.
All right, so Morwen goes to scout ahead, and the party proceeds onward.
Mhm.
Morwen, as you're going down the long tunnel, it kind of splits off into two. However, one of them has been corrupted by a cave-in, so there's only one pathway to really take. And as you take it, you come out into a vast chamber. The chamber has purple torches, kind of lit in a square, almost very kind of almost perfectly measured room. In other words, all the angles seem to be right. And you notice, go ahead and make me a perception or investigation. Holy shit, god damn it.
My leg
You
has
can
turned.
I don't remember the name off the top of my head. You have to forgive me. But the dwarven sentries that have the little ball that they roll around on.
Sphere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see one of those things wandering around kind of aimlessly. Actually, it seems to be actually more when you take a pause and just kind of watch it for a bit, it's going around in a circle and not doing anything.
I'm going to open my bag and take the spider fellow out and ask him for advice.
Oh, oh, one of the oh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Well, now who in the hell did that? Its freaking navigator is broken.
Yeah, but is it activated? Is it danger? Is it gonna attack? What is it doing exactly?
I mean, I guess if you were to attack it, it would go into an automatic defense. But right now, with that navigator broken, it's going to go in circles for all eternity until its power core runs out.
So as long as we avoid it, we'll be fine.
Should be, unless something else is wrong with it. That seems to be what's going on. See that little light at the back of its eye? See
Mm-hmm.
how it's purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's out. When it's white or red, that means it's active.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, good to know. By the way, guys, if you want, I could have a little critter manifest, and we could let that little critter go the path we would like to go, and like that, we could also double check if that sphere thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you make a little critter go to the other path that's blocked? So we know what's there?
And he starts scratching his beard, thinking while the player double checks on his character sheet something.
Eventually, the other party comes in. No one knows where Morwen is because of that fucking stealth roll, unless you guys want to roll perception to try and see her. But
I'll roll perception.
as you go ahead, you got to get 26 or higher.
No, I got 22.
Granted, everyone who comes in does notice the dwarven sentry just kind of spinning in a circle.
I'm gonna whisper to them from my hiding place. Don't attack it.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
yeah, Griffer will have stopped thinking and go, If I can't see where I place it, I'm not able to manifest it. So that's a no.
Is
You
there?
rolled performance, by the way, not perception.
Oh shit.
She performs to proceed. She performs to see you.
I'm singing a song.
You sing a song, and it's great. This particular chamber, you guys all notice, splits into 3 different pathways: to the left, center, and right. Maribel kind of pipes up and she says, "Well, V, let's see if this little scroll I worked on is going to work." She pulls out a scroll and draws glyphs in the air. You notice that you notice now is actually in a mixture of Elven and Old Nordic, or old, not Old Nordic, but Old Nord runes. And she kind of finishes the incantation and kind of flicks her hand forward, and she uses a extended spell of Scroll of Detect Magic. And she goes to each one of the pathways. After she's done with all 3, and she's like, "Well, that's interesting. Didn't get anything on the left pathway. However, we kind of have a choice to make on the other path. If we want to do a little exploring, I detected some interesting magical essences off to the right. However, I know for a fact the flask is probably not off to the right. But the center? Oh yeah, it's definitely down the center. However, if we want to do a little scouting toward the right, we might be able to get some nice items. It's up to you guys."
Quadar would like to go on an adventure.
Yep.
I'm down.
Very well. All right, let's all proceed. You all proceed down the right hallway, and Morwen, I assume you're stealthing ahead.
Yep.
You eventually get to this vast open chamber room, and let's see. You see another square room with massive pillars lining the center of it. And there's about 4 pillars. One of them appears to have been knocked down, and the 3 are kind of holding up the roof that's going on. And you look off to the right, and you see a massive throne constructed over on the left side. And it's adorned with gold and red furnishings. And off to the right, you see what looks to be a pool of acid down below. You're kind of like on this little upraise platform, and down off to the left there's like this little pool of acid. You're not sure what it is. It's green liquid and it's steaming, so you would assume acid. And would everyone who enters the room, including Christine, roll me a perception check?
Oh, fuck me. 11.
If only I had advantage on this.
Okay, so none of the perceptions succeeded, but would everyone also roll me a stealth? Except for Morwen, since you already rolled it.
Wow. What was the difficulty on that? For fuck's sake.
God fucking damn it.
Wait, you expect Azor to stealth?
We're so fucked. We're so fucked.
You expect him to even try to stealth?
Here's just Quadar stealthing while holding a torch up.
Humor me. Azur.
Fine.
Just humor me.
4.
Azur, congratulations. You rolled exactly as good as V.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Nope. I rolled a 4. I have disadvantage.
Oh dear. Okay. So,
Jason,
Griffo.
I'm in full play.
So, Ironically, Azur and V, although not very stealthy, kind of come in and they make noise, but it's nothing like crazy. Jason, on the other hand,
What
you
did I
walk.
roll? I'm currently unable to
A
see it, and I
one.
would
You
get
rolled
a
a natural one.
A nat
Uh,
one.
you
Oh,
don't have any
so
additional
plus one
modifier to
makes a
stealth.
2. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he doesn't. He's just a wizard. So uh, so Jason, you walk into the room and you accidentally stumble into a rock, which then clicks into a boulder, which then knocks the boulder off the platform and makes a loud.
Kadar is just going to stare at Griffo with his jaw agape.
Fool of a took. Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Oh, well, for a minute you had me all nice and tense and worried. Uh,
And at that, you hear footsteps, all of you.
I would like to use detect thoughts.
Go ahead.
Alright, so what do I just
You
need to
normally have to have a line of effect, aka you have to see the target. I
Oh,
believe.
okay. I redact that information then. If I don't see the target.
Yeah.
So I do nothing. I'm just like, I'm just gonna listen in and let's see what happens.
I'm going to move towards the footsteps, aka move between the party and the sound of the footsteps.
Because
I'm going to act as if everything is perfectly fine. Just look at the direction of the footsteps and pretend everything is fine.
Well, you could sniff to find where it is.
yeah, how long is
Oh,
he
right,
gonna
I
be a
forgot.
direwolf for?
I forgot
The
about
dire
that.
wolf is going to wear off within an hour.
Thank
Do
you.
I know this in character?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry, Z. You'll be fine. Just give it about an hour and you'll be back to your old whatever self.
Whatever.
So as the footsteps grow louder, you can start to see something in the air because some of you rolled decent. You notice that you start to see a shimmer kind of come across in the air, like something like the best way I can describe it is for any of you who've seen the movie Predator or any movie where something has been invisible, you can see like kind of the outline, but you just can't quite see it, but you can tell that there's something moving. And
Mhm.
you can start to see the dust of the footsteps come off, and all of a sudden you see two massive suits of armor that are glowing with bright purple eyes just looking down at all of you. And basically centurions, and the two suits of armor look down and one says, "You do not belong here."
Can I release my spider to go and speak to them?
They kind of look down at the spider. They start to speak in a language that none of you understand because I don't think anyone here knows Dwarven.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I don't think we were allowed to take Dwarven as a known
They-
language.
I don't think anyone was, yeah. So I don't think
agreed.
anyone here knows Dwarven. So they continue to speak, and after a while, the sentries kind of look down at all of you.
Actually, quick question. Any of you casters have comprehend language?
No, I only have
yes.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Let me have a look.
Well,
I
if
do.
you want to know what they are saying, you could have always cast comprehend language.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, Z, they appear to be talking about permissions of beings that are allowed in the Dwarven ruins. And The sentries at first aren't really taking to it. However, after some persuasion by the spider, they seem to be willing to let you pass. They give a warning though that you are not alone in this tomb. And the sentries go back to the two corners and they kneel down and they almost seem to shut off and they go completely invisible.
We could have harvested those things for parts.
Seems like your spider persuaded the two things to allow us to explore here.
Well,
That's good.
why do you think I sent him there?
Thank you, Morwen.
Oh
I
no,
don't
thank
know.
the spider. Wait,
But
Thank you,
what was
spider.
the name of the spider? Because I don't remember his name.
Wow,
more
you don't remember
No,
importantly,
your
that
own
was out of
spider's
character.
name?
In character, I would
That is
remember it
so
because it's my
horrible.
pet.
more
Call him
important,
Spidey for now because I need to look up his name.
Fine.
Thanks, Spidey. That's what I say.
more
Same thing.
importantly, uh, they also said we are not alone in these caves, so we must be careful.
Well, it's a dwarven ruin, and I expect there are a lot more of these guys or similar.
Let's see.
Well,
Z and Azur, since you guys rolled a really good perception, you guys notice that there is a door behind the throne.
I had better perception than them.
I'm not seeing your roll for some
You're,
reason.
but you're talking. Let's put it this way: you're busy talking with your spider.
I had a 19.
No, I see it. She has a 19 on perception.
Well, yeah, you'll notice when you're done talking. You'll all notice that at least the three who got the perception high enough notice a door behind the throne.
Kadar got the same as me.
Yep. So you notice.
There's a door behind there. Question though, do you think that there might be a way we can take some parts of the throne with us? I mean, it's solid gold, man.
If you wish to inspect the throne, you guys can. It's not multiple pieces. It's all one solid piece. It's actually carved out of what looks to be granite or some kind of stone, and there is gold that has literally been not welded, but shall we say infused into a lot of the parts of it,
Inlaid.
and it's covered. And it's inlaid also with the red velvet, and it's been stitched and padded, and it's just looks really nice. It actually looks a little bit out of place because typically fabric or other things would start to mold
Question.
in a place like this, but there's nothing on it.
Does it have any valuable stones or gems?
It looks like there's a couple gems up near the top of the base of the headrest that you could probably try and pry out if you wanted to give it a shot. This would be for anyone that wants to do it, give me a sleight of hand and then a strength check. Just a strength.
I'll do it. Let's see how I am.
Uh,
Nah, bad idea. I can do sleight of hand.
Okay, that passes.
And strength.
Wait, it's sleight of hand then strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying.
So I got 18 on sleight of hand.
Yep.
And I got a
So
7. Oh.
the sleight of hands work, and nope. Both Morwen and V go to kind of try and pry the gems out, and you both manage to get some leverage on the gems. But as you both kind of like try to, pry it out, you both realize that you are weak.
Can't I do it with thieves' tools?
You could try. The DC would be higher. You can give it a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh no.
Fuck
Don't
that.
you think that's
No.
a bad idea?
My leg is gone again.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I too would like to try it.
Oh, please use your chicken.
It's literally that scene from the first Sword in the Stone movie where everyone's trying to pull the sword out, and they're like,
Clearly, this
Okay.
throw is still being used. Is this
So
really a
quick-
good idea?
So Quidar, Z, good point. But as everyone goes up to the throne and they're trying to pull the gem out, Quidar goes up, does a really nice sleight of hand. He gets a good grip, And Quadar, you just give it everything you got, and you pull so hard, and you lose your balance, and you fall on your butt, but you manage to get one of the gems out.
Aha!
Well, you have claws.
How the
Doesn't
hell?
count. And we loosened it.
I fling it towards them.
It appears to be a ruby worth 200 gold.
Sweet. All
This
right.
this is a terrible idea.
Uh. Okay. So there's a door behind the throne. We need to see how to open it, and then we'll have to check to see if there are any traps beyond it or on the
Okay,
opening of it.
go ahead and roll me an investigation for traps.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation, since you're actively looking for traps. However, since you're a rogue, I think you've got that +2, so add your investigation plus.
Griffer would like to do that as well because
Go
he's got
ahead.
a +5 on
Go
investigation.
ahead and roll it.
On
Yeah.
investigation, I don't have anything. I have on one. I have.
Okay,
on
so I know. So
perception.
you'd have. So in total, you'd have a +3 to investigation.
Oh, okay.
Can I
Right,
also
so that's-
roll investigation?
Yes, you may. So that's 14, 15, 16, 18. So that's 18 for Griff, 20 for Morwen, 17 for Z,
You said +3.
22. So 18, 22, 17. Yeah, that's all good. You guys all put your heads together and are searching the door, and Z and Griff, you find a magical trap. Morwen, you find a mechanical trap. And Z and Griff, you find that the door is in fact magically locked with the spell lock. And Christine, you find that the door does indeed have a tripwire in front. Go ahead and roll to disable if you want.
That's with sleight of hand, or
Sleight of hand with the thieves' tools.
Informs his colleagues and
these
moves
are two
away.
different things, though. Isn't it?
Right. If you wish to use the thieves' tools, that's another 2.
Okay. Okay, then that's what I'll do.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Excellent. So you're able to disable the tripwire. However, you can't really do much about the magical. That's something Z or Griff will have to do.
Yep.
Or possibly Quadar if Z or Griff doesn't want to waste any spells.
Have I got dispel magic? Good question.
I'm not going to be too picky with the wizards about picking spell slots for a day, especially if they're smaller ones. So
He's not. I'm just going to remind you, he's not a wizard.
he's a
I'm a
sorcerer.
sorcerer. Yeah.
Sorcerer. They don't get
Right,
to
I
change
remember.
their
Yeah,
spell
I
slots.
remember. That's not sorcerer. That's not wizard shit. That's sorcerer shit.
Sorcerers instead just get to go, I do super powered spells.
Unlimited power at the door. No,
No, it's worse.
Palpatine the door.
I misclicked, sorry.
prestidigitation.
I misclicked that. But
Okay.
I don't think I have any
Would
spells.
would Z and Griff roll me a knowledge arcana check?
Will do.
17 and
Good. Okay, so I'll do an arcana roll. And +5. Yes.
right. So 21, 17. Okay. Z and Griff, you're fairly confident that a standard dispel would work on this. If you guys don't have it, you guys can instruct some of the arcane runes to Maribel, and she can try and dispel it.
Yeah. Griffer will go. Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty confident this can be dispelled. Sadly, that is not in my wheelhouse. I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Don't worry about it. I got a couple scrolls of dispel in here. See if this works. She starts to inscribe the runes in the air again. Takes about 5 minutes, and she snaps her fingers and pushes her hand towards the door. And you and Z can see the arcane runes go out, and the door opens.
Very good. The runes have been dispelled.
Good.
Right. Well, let me run ahead and check up on things and let you know if there's something dangerous ahead.
Morwen, go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Holy shit! Really?
Yeah,
Really?
boy.
All right. Morwen, you go ahead. And you're having trouble Oh, who did we lose?
Cat. Fat
Okay.
cat had to leave.
Okay, no worries. Morwen, you go ahead, and you're actually having trouble kind of keeping up because you're trying to avoid like things that could make sound. So the rest of the group catches up pretty quickly. And as you get into the chamber, Christine, in a classic in a classic movie setup, you're sneaking along, and you see another massive throne room with another throne constructed in kind of the back area. And you see a very, very large orc sitting on the throne. And when I say large, I mean he's not just tall. He's like, I'd say up to maybe 14 feet tall. Extremely wide, extremely bulky, with a very, very, very large battle axe resting next to the throne that he's sitting on.
What's that? An
And he
orc?
seems to be sleeping. And as you're sneaking around, in classic movie fashion, you step on a twig, and the snap echoes throughout the room. And the orc goes and kind of opens its eyes, its bright, bloodshot red eyes, looks around, literally sees you, and then sees everyone else enter the chamber and goes.
Oh wait, I was gonna say, can I
Oh,
try to talk to him
poop.
before we start?
I mean,
I think
you could
I think
try,
I
but
know-
he's
I think I know
pulling
orc.
out he's pulling out his axe and going, fuck this.
I was like, wait. I was speaking in orc. Should I roll persuasion to kind of calm him down?
Roll me persuasion at disadvantage.
All right. I'm taking the 9.
Damn.
Second one was a
Wait,
24.
there's
I
two
was
of
above
those
them.
giant things? Whoosh.
Yep, they twinned. They cast twin.
God damn it! I thought I could talk to the son of a bitch. All right.
So the orc says something in Orcish, which you know to be a spell.
And
And
then that's when I'm like, he's casting a spell.
yep, and he basically clones himself and starts to take on spectral armor, and it looks kind of like the tokens I've placed.
Which one? What side is his real form? Left or right?
I don't think we know.
Right.
It's kind of hard to tell because there was a distortion that happened. I'll say that you're thinking the right, maybe, perhaps, possibly.
I mean, I don't think that you would know, because how I'm imagining it happening is like going like whoosh 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 and then splitting in two, but you don't know which one is which, right?
Yeah.
So clearly, since while we're rolling combat to begin combat, if two of our casters get roll high enough, fast roll for high enough before us melee characters attack, you guys should totally try casting Charm Person. Because orcs are.
Holy
Guess what?
shit. My
don't
luck
have
By
has
the way,
left me.
when I would say, first off, real quick, wouldn't Morwen be further ahead than us?
Yeah.
I still have my skeleton, I believe.
You do, yes.
Because that's not creepy at all.
Z, to save trouble, I'm just going to have your skeleton go when you go.
Okay.
Let me get some stuff going here.
You didn't have your things. Oh, I can do that?
Yeah, since you're DM.
Oh, no, I can only do it with. I can only do it with Lori for some reason.
Do what?
Uh, input your initiative.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I can only do it with Lori.
Did I get everyone?
Yeah.
You no. Where's Oscar? Oscar, that's his name.
Well, Oscar went back to get some
Oh
questioning.
yeah. You're
I don't know
right.
what
You're
you
right.
guys-
You're right. Well, yeah. We just need the two fuckers that are attacking us.
Excuse me for.
Okay. Did the music stop?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time being able to put the music a bit down, but still keeping the voice nice and high.
Uh, that's. Are you? Are you taking the full volume down? Cause you can just right click on rhythm and just.
Yeah, Jason, all you have to do is right click on rhythm and you can take that volume.
Where do I find rhythm?
In the general
In the
In the
chat,
general
chat,
the
see
voice
how
chat.
there's a thing that says rhythm right
It
under
should
Quadar?
be, yeah, it should be below my name.
All right, Maribel will go first. She's kind of steps back and she pulls out a red crystal and crushes it in her hands and waves it and throws the dust around.
Mhm.
And she will cast haste on Azur. All right, Jason, you're up. Griff, you're up. Quadar, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say he moves one block to the left from our view, and then I would say that he'll be producing the bones of some animal, makes a few signs, speaks words, crushes them, and will try to summon, just a sec, Hound of Ill Omen, while spending 3 sorcery points to do that. Modified Direwolf. Yeah,
Yep,
there we go.
I got the stats, so I'll have that thing. And that thing will be able
Exactly
to...
within 120 feet of you. So in that case, you'll have it appear reasonably close to... yeah, that seems reasonable.
You want to go ahead and attack?
Yeah, sure, why not?
First attack hits, second attack misses. Seven damage to the big guy. Quidar, you're up.
I'm gonna spend the key point, and I'm going to attack. I'm gonna attack this guy 4
Okay.
times. Does that hit?
Miss. Hit. 8 damage. Boom. Hit.
Damn.
Boom. Miss.
Miss. And I'm going to disengage. Let's see, 25.
Fucking
And I'm back
drunken
here.
master.
Yeah,
V-
free disengage.
V, you're up more when you're on deck.
All right. I am going to hit the right orc with Witch Bolt at the 4th level.
You got it, so that is a range touch. Go for it.
Remember correctly, I am +7. Yeah. You've got to
Miss.
be fucking kidding me. Yep, I missed.
Dodges.
This damn.
Morwen, you're up. Z, you're on deck.
I'm going to use my bow, and I think I'm gonna use. Well, let's hit which one took more damage. The left or the right? Okay, I'm gonna hit that one then.
Alright. Since they are aware of you, this will not be sneak attack, but that does hit.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Okay.
11 damage.
And I'm going to use my bonus action for hitting the other guy.
Okay.
And I
Miss.
miss. And can I move or should I move? I should have moved first.
No, you still got a movement. You haven't used
Okay.
your movement.
Okay. Where do I want to move? I want to move somewhere around here.
You're going to go
Oof.
through them.
Yes.
Oof.
Yes.
They're both going to do attacks of opportunity.
They can try. I'm confident. I'm gonna die.
You goddamn idiot.
Those both hit.
Those both hit. God damn it.
I'll just roll everything at once.
Wait, because I do have uncanny dodge.
Okay, you can use that on one of the attacks.
I'm
To
gonna
reduce
use it
the
on
damage by half.
whichever one does more damage.
Okay, I'll roll them separately then. So I take it you're using on the 11, so that will reduce it to a 5. So in
Yeah.
total, you will take 15 damage.
Okay.
Z, you're up, and then it's the bad guy's turn.
What's my distance from them?
45 feet. Technically 40 feet to get into base.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to cast darkness on one of them. The one at the left.
One to the left? Okay. What has he got to roll?
Magical darkness spreads. Apparently, it's not really talking about anything to roll.
I think it's where you put up a globe of darkness, and then anything that happens in the darkness has disadvantage unless he gets out.
Yeah. It's 15 foot from darkness around him.
Okay, so the wolf, Morwen, and so basically everyone at the bottom of the screen is now in a darkness bubble. So all attacks in the darkness bubble will have disadvantage unless you guys just go to get out of it. However, all stealth checks within the globe of darkness are at advantage.
Dark vision doesn't count for this?
It's
Nope.
magical darkness. It's not normal
magic.
dark.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Just remember, the best part about darkness is you can literally cast it on an object you're holding and throw the object.
So where exactly did the darkness hit? What is the area that it affects specifically? Well, technically I'm out of it. Kinda.
I gotta draw it here. Hold on.
It's 15 feet.
It's a 15-foot radius, so
So from each direction, 15 feet. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Then I'm probably in it.
There we go.
It's a 15-foot radius. It's a spear. Circle with a 15-foot radius.
If it was casted on the armor itself, you can just right click the token and give it like an aura of 15 foot,
I can't
whatever
think you.
color.
I don't think you can I would argue you can't really target the order armor.
I assume he'll target like maybe an area right next to him.
Yeah, the point chosen is an object you are holding or one that isn't worn or carried.
So I'll say
yeah.
maybe he targets a rock right next to him. That'll work. Either way, Morwen. No, wait, hold on. Bad guy has to make it. So he'll stumble around a bit. Wolf will make a check. Wolf will not do anything. Other big guy will come up. And he will do spinning sweep to hit Quadar, Azur, V, and Z at the same time.
Yeet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
'cause he's
forgot.
bullshit.
My skeleton has to attack as well.
Yes. I'll go ahead and have him run up and attack. Go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, just attack that guy.
Oh, wow. He hit one. For 6 damage. So first attack on Quadar, second attack on Azur, third attack on V, and then Z. Because even though it's an AoE attack, he doesn't get to roll one. He has to roll for each person. Vidar.
That hits.
Azur. Azur.
Sorry, at
24
my
to hit you.
24. Ow, that actually hurts.
16 to V.
I'm trying to see if that actually
I
hits.
think that hits you.
Yep, just by 1. Plus 10.
27 to Z. Yeah, that definitely hits. So one cool thing about this is he just gets to roll 1 damage for all of you. He doesn't have to roll separately on.
Oh, I wish
Do
you
they
rolled
all
separately.
do they all take the same amount, or it's
Oh,
the number is just divided by 4?
No,
No,
it's
they
we all take
they
the same
yeah,
amount.
they all take the same.
Well, damn.
well, damn is
Everyone
16.
Z, V, Azur, and Quadar all take 16 unless you have damage reduction.
I had 16.
Not yet.
As he literally comes up to all of you and he spins to win. And I almost forgot he has to hit the zombie too. And misses. Ironically, he misses the freaking zombie. Okay.
It's a skeleton. It's a small target.
Do I take 16 or 32?
You take 16.
Okay.
Azur, you're up.
Give me. Just give me. Alright, I'm going to make an attack. I'm going to yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to sack 4 health to get a +4 bonus.
You attack and damage? Yep.
Yeah. So let me just stick that in here real quick so it makes so I don't have to do the calculations. There we go. $22 to hit.
Hit.
And the second attack is going to be 24 to hit.
Hit.
First attack is going to be 15 damage. Second attack is going to be 14 damage.
Boom, he's getting his butt kicked.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to tunnel fight.
Okay. Back up to the top with Maribel. She is going to try and use Fairy Fire. She succeeds. All attacks against this guy have advantage. Griff, you're up.
Okay. I would say diagonally backwards as far as the cave allows it, and then I'll be spending another 3 spell points to summon another Hound of Ill Omen, this time attacking, appearing right beside the guy, flanking him. Yep. And he'll try to attack.
1 hits, 1 misses.
And I think that's
Yeah,
all the
take
actions that I can take this round.
Yep, you did pretty good. Now you got 2 wolves on the field. Excellent. Quadar, you're up, and V, you're on.
I am going to
Mhm.
move here, and I'm going to burn a fuck ton of key points. I am going to use 1 key point to do flurry of blows, and then I'm going to use another one to do a stunning strike on it.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for the stunning strike.
I assume that misses, because it's a 13. God damn it! Fuck my life.
He gets advantage on all saves for con, and he got a nat 20. So the stunning strike does not work. And the 10.
Oh, I'm gonna burn another one. Does that hit?
Well, the 20 hits, but he's using another stunning strike.
Yep. Fuck my life. It's gonna.
Nope,
Yeah,
he passes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spend another one because I'm gonna fucking run out of key if I do.
Boom,
I'm just
another 9
gonna
damage.
do.
Boom!
And my last.
Kicking the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. I'm just spinning to win.
13 misses.
Yep. And I'm a. You know what? I'm gonna stay here. That's my action.
V, you're up more when you're on deck.
All right. I am going to do the same thing. I am going to hit the ogre, this little dude, with Witch Bolt. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
shit, I can actually. Never mind. I'll resolve
You
it
gain.
another
Remember,
time.
you gain advantage on this attack too.
I gain
Oh,
advantage?
shit. I almost forgot. Quadar,
Mhm.
you hit with that 17, so go ahead and roll another damage because it's advantage. He's got very
Yeet.
far.
Hey,
5. Another 5.
just a real quick thing. Just a heads up. Stunning strike. You don't have to spend your key until after you hit for stunning
Oh,
Yes.
neat.
strike.
Well,
It
then
literally,
waste the
yeah.
goddamn thing.
It says
Sorry.
Yep.
when you
V.
hit another creature.
Yeah. V. You hit.
Okay. So roll. What is it? So I'm doing it at the 4th level. It's a 4d12. Come on, be high, be high. Damn it, 16 points the damage.
Pretty good. Not bad. He's looking hurt. More when you're up.
Oh,
Z, you're on deck.
Question.
sorry, go ahead,
Go
Chris.
ahead, V.
No,
Go ahead,
no.
V. You first. V's
Okay.
first. Keep going.
I forgot to resolve this, but since I did get attacked, could I use Hellish Rebuke on him right now? Or
What
did I forget
what
to
is-
resolve that?
What does he need to roll? Remember to do that on your turn. But yeah, what does he need?
Dexterity. And he has to beat a. Let me look at my character sheet. He has to beat a 13.
He does.
He beats it? Oh, by 2
Yep.
fucking points. That's bitch. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this at the 3rd level. Actually, no, I'm gonna be doing it at the 4th level again. But whatever I do, half it.
Mhm.
32.
So half of 32. All right. 17. He gets hit. That's hitting him pretty hard. He's getting hit hard.
God.
More when you're up. Z, you're on deck.
Okay, question. If I move around the darkness and go over here, will I? Two questions. Will I still get the drop on him? And two, does he get an opportunity hit on me?
The guy in the darkness is currently stumbling about, but the only guy you can really hit safely is the guy who's getting surrounded right
What do you mean safely? Why is that guy
If you-
unsafe?
If you fire into the darkness, it will be disadvantage, and you might hit the wolf.
But the wolf is on the other side and I'm on this side.
Congratulations. Have you ever been in combat?
That's why I went around the darkness, you dummy!
They're in the darkness, dummy.
They are!
Yeah, and
Yes.
you're
They
trying
are
Have
to
you
not
ever
attack something
static
in the darkness.
targets.
have
Okay,
you ever shot into darkness?
I'm not going to shoot. I'm close.
He's still in the darkness.
Fine, I'll go to this guy. Sheesh.
No
Can I
knowledge.
move that far? How far is this? How do I see the
Y-
distance?
You can
There's
get
a
it.
ruler.
Click on the little ruler, the little circle with the.
Is this the thing?
Yeah.
It's right under
He,
the magnifying glass.
Uh, where the fuck is
you
the
can
magnifying glass?
anyway, just look to the upper left corner of the browser.
Yeah, you're able to get there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can move like 30 feet. So
Uh, what do you mean 30? I can move 45.
right, right.
Okay, I'm going to hmm. I would get advantage if I used the blade of woe, right?
I
Well, you gain
mean,
it. The thing is, you're currently engaged with. He's currently engaged with enemies, so you can gain sneak attack.
And assassinate.
I and you gain advantage on the attacks because he's got fairy fire. So yeah, you get your sneak attack, you've got assassinate, and you've got advantage.
Okay, then fuck it. I'll just use the sword. Sword has a better die.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's actually a miss. Wow.
yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit him again, and maybe this time,
All right,
maybe the dice not hate me.
there you
hits.
go.
Hits, right? Okay. Okay.
17. Wow.
Nice.
Wait, because I also have assassinate.
Isn't assassinate only on the first round?
Nope. On any creature that I hit before they have acted on that round.
Yeah, it's on the round, and it hasn't been his turn yet. So yeah, that technically does work. So it's a gamble. You can use it on creatures that are lower than you in initiative track, but if you get lower than another creature on the initiative track, you're never able to use it.
Yeah, but I have a
Isn't
good
it?
initiative multiplier. But anyway, what does that add to me? Because
Hold on,
it's a
I'm
critical
I'm
hit.
just yeah, I know. So it's just double that dice, so that's 14, so that's 24. So yeah, that hurts him. He's not looking too good. Z, you're up. Bad guys are next.
Um, I'm going to use magic missile on this guy that
Okay,
is
that auto hits. What level are you doing it at?
1.
All right, go ahead and roll
I'm
me
going to
damage.
use. I'm going to roll the. You hit the 3 on him. Not that much.
Yeah, but you're doing 3 of those, so roll 2 more.
Oh, I thought they all had the same damage.
I know they all hit. 3 missiles are hitting him, so that's technically 3d4 plus 1. So another 2. Another 2.
Oh shit!
Great.
Jesus Christ!
Pew pew pew.
That tick that tickled. So big guy in the shadow is going to finally get out. Wolf's going to get an attack of opportunity on him. 27 hits. 5 damage. Big guy is going to use his last spin to win. But can he hit? Hold on. Nope. What? No, he can't. So the wolf, Morwin, Quadar, and Azur all get hit.
Oh, my
Mhm.
skeleton has to attack as well. I forgot.
Yep, I'll have the skeleton attack right now.
Yeah, and I forgot to get the fuck out of there. And now I'm gonna get fucked.
Well,
Skeleton with advantage misses its attacks. Morwin,
Doesn't hit.
Quadar,
miss.
Azur,
Hold up. God damn it, you're always rolling just like one or two higher. You hit.
and then the skeleton is hit and the wolf is missed. Azur, you take 16. And Morwin, he's going to use his legendary action
Oh,
to
for
turn around and look at you. Would you roll me a wisdom save, please?
wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nope, you're not in 10 feet of me. Damn.
So
Never mind.
Morwin, you take 8 damage and you are stunned for the next turn.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Azur, you're up.
Just double check. Alright, you know what? Going tunnel fighting isn't really useful in this area. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And then I will make 2 regular attacks.
Yep, because you're hasted.
I am. So
Yeah.
that means I'm making 3 attacks, is it?
Yeah, if you've got 2 standard.
Yep. Alright. Let me just double check what hasted does again. Oh, in that case, that first attack didn't. That sweeping attack didn't hit me.
Okay, go ahead and give yourself another 16.
Yeah, which I will. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And all right. Let's see what I'm going to do. Do, do, do. You know what? In that case, I will sack 4 hit points to boost my thing again. 28 to hit.
Hit.
24 to hit.
Hit.
And 26 to hit.
Hit.
11 damage. 10 damage. 14 damage. And just for shits and giggles, let's sack a spell for a smite.
Hell yeah.
You mean he has more than 35 health left after all this?
Well, watch.
And that's going to be 7 radiant damage.
Yep, that does it. You've seen the 3rd season of Castlevania.
Not yet.
Not
Okay,
Not
so
yet.
you just go Trevor Belmont on this guy and just start wailing on him with the chain. And he just goes, and his armor form starts to disintegrate and it explodes. Unfortunately, it explodes.
All right. Do we make a
Yes,
save?
Morwin.
I can't do
You're
anything.
automatically
It's
gonna.
standard.
You're automatically gonna fail because you're stunned. Quadar, make a dex save. Azur, make a dex save. Z, make a dex save.
Brandon,
All right.
fuck you in the ass with the biggest, grandest dildo that exists in the world.
Is
Question.
wolf form? Do I get a bonus on dexterity? I heard you say that
Um,
the last time.
Z, yeah, Z, you're within 10 feet of me, so you get +5 to your save.
No,
Uh,
I'm wondering if I get a bonus on dexterity because I'm in a wolf form. I think you mentioned that last time.
Go ahead and roll your dex save with advantage then.
All right, my dex. I'm rolling my dex save. I've got a +7 to this, by the way.
Mm,
I'm not. So that is going to be a, yeah, that's
11.
going to
Okay,
be an
11
18.
fails. Oh, an
Eight. That's
18.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
18 succeeds, 17 succeeds, 20 succeeds. So I will roll damage. Azur, Quadar, and Z will take half.
I have
Morwen will take full.
evasion.
That's right. So
Oh, damage, baby!
Quadar will take none. So Z, Azur, you will take half. Morwen, you will take full. So Morwen take 13 damage. Azur and Z take 6.
All right. That's why it pays dividends to stick near me. Because anyone who's near me gets a my charisma modifier to their saving throws.
Yep, big guy is going to use his legendary action. V, Z, and Azur roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. 5.
That's 10B. Actually, no, you're not. That's Maribel. Never mind. Sorry. That is 19.
Okay, so that'll be half damage.
Z, that is since you're within 10 feet of me, you get the bonus too. So that's going to be a 19 instead of a 14 con save for you.
Okay. So Azur and Z will only take half damage. V, you'll take. And actually, something else happens to V. Okay, so let's. Right, so Azur and Z, you'll take 4 damage, psychic. V, you'll take 8 damage, and your movement speed is halved.
Right.
Maribel's up, so she's going to.
Oh, since he hit me, could I roll? I have to roll another Constitution save to keep my concentration
Yeah,
up.
concentration. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did Azure go?
Yeah, you killed the guy.
Oh, yeah, but the other guy went after.
I know. Some creatures can spend legendary actions to just go.
Oh.
Mm.
F it, Maribel's going to use magic missile at high level. Doing 19 damage to the motherfucker. Griff, you're up. Yeah.
If I do Misty Step, could I get myself on the same level, but like mirror flipped, closer to Mirabelle? Yeah. Okay, if I have got one action left, I would like to use Maximilian's Earthen Grip on the remaining big boy here.
Okay.
And if he's too big for both legs to be grabbed by the earth hands, then just one of the legs.
Okay, roll me 1d20 plus your spell modifier or your total. First of all, what level of spell is that?
Just a sec. That is Maximilian's is a second level spell, and I haven't used any of those slots.
Right, so roll me 1d20 plus 6.
1d20 plus 6. Gotcha. So that plus
20.
6.
Nat 20, you actually, you'll actually get him with that. Hold on. So the spell goes off. So he ain't going anywhere. Does he take any damage from that?
Let me have a quick read. I thought I saw something about that. What have we got here? Strength 60, range, concentration. Yeah, concentration. Notes, dimension. I'm not seeing any damage stats.
Right, so he's just held. Okay.
Yeah.
Wolves will attack with advantage. All hit. Doing 40 damage to him because I just added everything.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, those wolves are fucking him up. Fadar, you're up. V, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm full attack and spend a key.
Okay, he's going to use a legendary action to hit you.
Oh shit. Okay.
How many of those fuckers have?
Quidar, that will hit, but before you do that, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh fuck my life.
Okay, Quidar, you take 9 damage and you're stunned.
Let's see. I think I have an ability that negates that. Let's see.
If you do, let me know.
Oh, I have to use my action to remove it, but I already used my action to attack.
Yep,
so I
so you
can't.
went into your attack. I'll go ahead and say that you did hit with the first attack, and then he interrupted you with his action, so that's an interrupt. So you
Yep.
hit him, and you are now stunned.
Yeah.
V, you're up. More when you're on deck. More when you're no longer.
Morn's no longer standing?
Morwen is no longer stunned.
Oh, I
How
think
so?
standing. It's like, oh my god.
Does it count for the turn that is ongoing, not next?
Well, Morwen, the guy who stunned you, is dead. As per the effect of his ability, you are now unstunned.
Okay.
And how many what creatures are left? Because I'm looking on the board and I can't see them.
Wolf creatures?
Just wolf creatures?
The wolf creatures are your allies.
Okay.
There's only one big armor guy.
This one. Well, same old version. I'll be using like probably 2 more spell slots, but I'm gonna use Witch Bolt on him again.
Okay, you have advantage on it since he's getting surrounded, and he has another ability that's not being disclosed.
All right. So does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm gonna roll 21 points of damage.
Boom, he's getting fucked up. All right, Morwen, you're up. Z, you're on deck.
I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna shank the fucker. Hopefully.
With the Blade of Woe.
No. With my sword.
Sure thing. 22 hits.
Uh, it was with advantage, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Uh, does it count as sneak attack too or not?
Yes. So 16. Nice hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my bonus action for another attack, cause while we're here, why not?
25 hits. 8 damage. Very nice. Wailing away on him. It's his turn. So he's going to use his action and his last legendary action.
Oh fuck! Wait, before you do that, can I roll somewhere? I don't
You
wanna
can-
die.
You used your bonus action. You can't disengage.
Hey,
Yeah, but I can
man.
move.
You can move, but he'll get an attack of opportunity on you, and he's got Sentinel.
But I'm behind him. Fine,
Look.
whatever. If I die, I die. Whatever.
You
So
have
you-
3 chance not to die
Right.
because there's
So you
like
can move out of his range. If he misses you, you'll get to keep moving. If he hits you, you stop on the square.
Fine. I. Okay.
He missed you.
Okay.
Move.
Then I can move about here.
Okay. So your turn is over. Big guy's turn. He's going to use his action and a legendary action. He is going to use ground shock.
Oh shit.
So every single person here make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm stunned, so I can't.
So you auto fail.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Fuck.
Everyone.
Ugh, that still sucks. That's just going to be 12 for me.
Morwen, you have evasion, don't you?
Not yet.
Okay, so never mind. So looks like Morwen's the only one who's going to take half. Nope, Griff will take half too. V, go ahead and roll me your dex.
Mhm.
Just do the clickety click.
16.
Okay, V and Morwen, you take half of this, all right?
Griffo too.
And Griff, yeah. Griff, V, and Morwen, you take half.
We'd,
For
Am I looking at it?
fuck's sake.
we take how much damage?
Half.
13.
13.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Let me double check
Z,
something.
See, did you
Yeah.
remember, by the way, to add that the +5 from being within 10 feet of me?
right, if that's added, he's okay. So Z, you'll take half.
Oh, thank God.
So you'll take 13 damage.
Hey, man.
We
If you
don't have
die,
any
you have to
fucking
make a death
healers.
save.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
We don't have
Actually,
any fucking healers.
We do have healers, but it just wasn't needed until that massive.
Correct.
Robo is our healer.
And then he is going to. He sees that Quidar is stunned, so he's going to whack Quidar.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
no!
Oh wait, shit! I also need to roll a Constitution roll because I got
Those all hit.
and my Eldritch Blast and my Wizard Bolt's gone. Damn it!
Did that do anything else besides damage? Ground quake?
It was just damage.
Okay, cool.
So I'm dead. Should I make a death save now?
You are KO'd. On the next turn, you will make a death saving.
These guys are tough.
Indeed. Maribel's going to see that, though. She's going to come run over and try and do Healing Word on Quidar.
See,
So Quidar,
guys,
oh yeah, Quidar, you heal 17, but you're prone right now.
if you had put your health bars on your tokens, it would be very helpful.
Most people
Indeed.
do, so I
Wait,
can see most everyone's health.
Oh, you can?
Yes,
I can only see mine and Lori's.
I can see more, so I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
So Maribel used her healing scroll. Quidar, you're prone. Griff, you're up. Quidar, you're on deck, and you're no
wait,
longer
I
paralyzed.
didn't, I didn't do my turn.
You did?
No, you went
Oh,
to the
oh,
big.
okay. Z, go. Sorry.
I'm going to move away from that. Stay like here. No.
Keep in mind he has Sentinel and he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Ah, never mind. I'm not going to escape. I'm just going to drink a health potion.
You got it.
How much does it heal? It's 1d6.
If you're just going to do the standard, just the standard 2d4
Yeah.
plus 2.
The question is, do you? It's like
You heal 7 hit points.
you.
Is that all I can do, or can I do something more?
Well, you can try and move, and you can do a cantrip spell.
I have a quick question. Actually, do you have
Go ahead.
Misty Step as one of your memorized spells?
What?
Do
Do you
you
have
have Misty
Misty
Step?
as
No.
one of your? Okay, never mind.
Can't you
Uh,
just disengage with your bonus action?
well,
But Sentinel says even if you disengage.
yep.
Okay.
But that being said, disengaging is a standard action unless you have a
Yeah,
class that
you need to
allows.
have cunning action to disengage as a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use chill touch before.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack
And don't forget the
with advantage.
skeleton.
Yep, and the skeleton will roll as well.
Uh,
The skeleton crits. Amazing. Wow, skeleton actually did some good damage that turn. The 16, you roll again because you have advantage.
That was to hit.
I know, roll again because you have advantage. You get to roll twice and take the higher. There you go, 19 hit. Ten
10
damage. He
damage.
gets cold. He's looking hurt. He's looking real hurt. I think we went through everyone. So Maribel did her
I have.
thing.
I'm still waiting to go.
You're still waiting? Oh fuck! I don't know how that happened. Oh, that's right. I interrupted.
Yeah.
Azur, you're up. He's done his action. So yeah, Azur.
Alright. I'm going, since potions are a bonus action, I'm going to pop a potion. That'll give me 10 hit points back, which is great. I'm going to 5-foot step up. I'm going to sack 5 of those hit points to get that a little better bonus. Because this thing's massacring people. I'm guessing we'll take a short rest after this because, oh god. And I'm going to make my. I still have haste up? Yes?
Yes.
Alright. So I'll make 3 attacks.
First two hit.
Actually, as a bonus action, because I keep forgetting I have it, I'm going to, before I forget, I'm cursing him with my hex curse.
Got it. I will allow that.
Because I just remembered I had that. I completely forgot about that. So that means my last attack is going to be a critical strike. And this will also mean I get bonus damage equal to my proficiency modifier on these attacks. So let me just fix that up real quick. Right. And next I'll do, so the first attack will do 15 damage. Second attack will do 19 damage. Third attack will do 16 plus 1 second.
How do you want to do this?
The chain around this thing's head as it wraps around, just pull, do the whole pull. This is a spike chain, so it's going to tear into the flesh as it does so, and decapitation.
You wrap the chain around and decapitate the giant orc, and it falls backward with a as the ground shakes as it hits. Combat is over.
I need to remember about my hex curse.
And we're sitting there all looking at each other all bloody, and it's just like, what the fuck?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I could certainly use some downtime here.
Me too. Me too.
Kodor's gonna sit down on the floor and start drinking this weird purple vial.
Oh god damn it, it's that skooma.
Doesn't answer, is just drinking it.
Could I roll an investigation or intelligence to know what skooma looks like or smells like?
Be my guest.
Okay, so intelligence or investigation?
Intelligence, since you're doing it from a distance.
Well,
Wouldn't that be
they're all
survival
doing it.
or something?
14.
I mean, how would you know? If
Yeah.
you ever had it.
Let's see, 14. You're not sure. It typically doesn't come in purple.
Oh god. I sit there and I just collapse to the ground and I'm just like, should we press on or should we just relax?
Shut up,
I
V.
a bit of rest would be good.
Yeah.
As they're all
That
talking,
escalated quickly.
I'm going to go take a rest, but I'm going to go take my rest on the throne.
Okay.
Can I
My
throw a
proper
rock at
place
it?
in all this.
Did you check for traps?
I'll
No,
check
my
for
character
traps.
just swanters over and just sits down on the throne,
Nothing happens.
breathes heavily.
I'm just going to look at you with disgust, but I'm not going to say anything.
Kodor is going to eat his lunch now.
I'll tell you guys the loot here, but I assume you guys are all going to do a long rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
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 definitely.
definitely.
I'm half
Do
dead.
we have? I'm assuming just a short rest. We don't have, unless we're going to fortify this area.
Well, you guys are pretty hurt.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Just take a long rest and stop rules lawyering every fucking
No,
minute.
it's all right. Christine, he's got a point. He's got a really good point. You always want to check the area and make sure it's safe.
Alright,
That
we'll tell
was-
Azure to
That
wait at
was-
the door and
that-
guard it.
Christine,
That was
Christine, do me a favor. Shut up, please, right now. Preet, yes. Go ahead. Anyone who wants to help fortify the area and kind of make it safe while you guys are resting,
I will.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
On it.
Very helpful.
How good is my perception?
21.
Shit.
Perception.
Yeah, V.
Perception plus
Waiting for that
1.
last one.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, that lovely skooma.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking
Quidar.
hell.
Quidar, I'm
I've been
reminding
running
you that
those
you are wearing a belt.
Okay.
B, thanks to you. Yeah, you guys can get this area very fortified. You see that there's actually a switch for the door, and you can actually get the door shut and literally just guard that one funnel entryway. And you basically see that there is another entryway, but it's got so much rubble in it that you notice that if you just lean a couple things up against it, it's like nothing's getting in this room. There's only one way in or out now, so you guys can kind of fortify the area.
When looking up, when looking up at the ceiling, what do I see?
There are there's like kind of a big you know how there's those things that lay down, they almost look like big giant bowls, but they're lights. It's one of
Okay, because I was wondering if I would be able to kind of go up, mess around with everything, and just kind of make it a fucking a trap from above. A trap from above.
you could probably get up there and rest up there. Actually, you could probably get up on the bowl thing and just rest up there. So
Yeah, I'm gonna cast fly on myself and sleep on the bowl.
all right, so you're sleeping up there. You got a nice vantage point.
And I'm sitting there just like, don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna be snug as a bug in a rug.
Quidar is going
And-
to pick up a rock and he's gonna start petting it.
I hate to
Maribel.
say this, but
Go ahead.
are we going to take watches?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Well, who's at the lowest HP right now? Because I'm at 20 out of 55.
Quidar.
I'm at 15 out of 89.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
16.
I am 50 of 60 something, so my guy doesn't mind.
Okay, so you do that because wait, as a warlock, I only need a short rest to recover my
Yeah.
HP and my spell slots. Correct?
Yes, that
So-
and if we take honestly, the reason why I was arguing for a short rest is it's a half an hour we can spend all our hit dice
Mm.
and just heal those hit dice.
I was.
Right, and
Sorry. I didn't mean to-
Maribel does have a healing ritual she can do if you guys need more. So
Yeah, because my plan is because I'm a warlock and basically a short rest is a long rest for me. I will take a short rest and then just keep eye out on everybody because I don't know if you guys need a long rest to get everything done.
Roleplay wise, a long rest is normally like sleeping, relaxing. If we take a long rest, we probably all should take a long rest. Because normally you don't like sleep twice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I was thinking of a short rest and then I stay on watch with Griffo. Griffo?
Griffo, yeah.
Griffo. Okay.
I'll be fully up and ready to go if we
In a
just
short
take
rest?
short rest. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure that everyone will be up and going. Like, if people need a longer time to relax, then hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
I
have no
guess
idea.
if you guys take let's do this. Let's have you guys take a long rest in this area since it's really well secured. That way everyone can get back up to full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Or
What's
we can
the
talk
loot we
about it
found?
for another 15 minutes.
Right. So the first watch will be Griff and V, and then Maribel will take second watch, and then third watch can be whoever, and then you guys.
Azor can
But,
take third watch.
Okay.
I
I'm
can
going to
also
give my
take the
skeleton
watch.
all the time there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep either. Now that I think
Okay.
about it.
All of the three watches pass uneventful. Everyone will be back up to full hit points.
Gotcha.
What's the loot we found?
All right. The
Give
loot.
me a second to open the
found.
notebook so I can write
Mhm.
things down.
Mhm.
Second.
Everyone, get out your notes.
Okay, go. I have it up.
So you guys all find two great swords that shrink when or a great axe and a great sword that shrink when the clones drop it. The great axe is a great axe +2. The great sword is a great sword +2. Probably good items to sell if no one can use them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You guys find full plate armor. It is a full plate armor +1, two sets of them.
Can I take one of those full plates?
Uh, yes, just wait till we are at the end
Or-
of the thing and we. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm putting one on you already, cause makes sense.
You guys find after looking around the room, you guys find two boots of spider climb, two pairs,
2 boots. Oh, I like that.
2 pairs or just
two pairs of boots of spider climb. So
yeah?
two, in other words, two.
Um,
You
sorry.
guys,
Griffo will politely ask if he could have one of the pairs.
mhm.
And I will ask if I can. Fuck. If I could have one of the pairs as well.
Yes, guys, at the
Then
end
you,
of it. I'm
yeah,
making
no.
notes for now.
Then
Okay.
you find a pair of boots of speed. So one pair of boots of speed, and then you find a ring of protection +2.
All right.
All right.
So,
So one of the full plates goes to Azure.
yep.
Anyone else for the spider climb apart from Grifo and V?
No.
Who wants the boots of speed?
I'll take the boots of speed but if I do, I'll toss my current boots of spider climb into the pot.
So okay, so if Azure does that, then you've got three boots of spider climb potentially, or three pairs of boots of spider climb.
Does anyone else want boots of spider climb?
See, Griff wanted one set, so there's two sets
Yeah.
that are available.
Griff and V said they won, but we
Right.
have one extra now. Either one extra or the boots of speed. But neither Z nor Kadar has expressed any interest in any of those. Are you guys alive?
I don't.
mean,
I
No,
already
we're
have a boot
listening.
what
speed.
does that
Yeah.
do exactly?
Which one?
Um,
Boots of
The spider
speed.
climb.
Oh,
Basically, Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man, yeah.
I don't think my character really uses much dexterity.
it's
But
more you can climb up walls and vertical surfaces and hang upside down. It's good for
Yeah.
you because you can go, okay, I'm going to climb up this. I basically have a free climb speed to climb up this giant tree, and I'm going to start shooting spells down from the giant tree, hiding away in my
I'm
Yeah.
going to
sniper
take
cannon.
it. Does it look good?
They look whatever you want them to look like.
You can also cast prestidigitation to make them look however you want.
seriously, Lucas, that was a serious question. They look
Well,
good.
not exactly. But
Ah.
my character likes to look good, so it's important to him.
He'll look spiffing.
All right, anything else besides all that?
The ring.
Well,
There
the
was the ring of
ring.
protection.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be getting +2 AC and something else. Give me a sec.
Saving throws.
And saving throws. Yes.
Ooh, I like that
I
ring.
would like to show interest for that ring.
Me too.
Okay.
My weapon still low.
And I think someone else actually has another. Well, hold on a sec. I'm looking at the loot. Let's see. You find a ring of protection +2, and then you guys find a ring of invisibility once per day. I almost forgot to add that.
Clearly, you should give that to a giant walking tank that has no stealth capability whatsoever.
Oh, by the way, once Griffo has the boots, he'll just mosey up to, what is that? Varelier?
V. Just call her V.
V.
Yes, V.
And he'll just be sitting on the other side of it, so that they're literally like your like CCTV cameras, but that can shoot firebolts and shit.
Okay, so let me
I'll hold
go.
on to that
Let me
real
go
quick.
through the thing first. So one of the full plates goes to Azure. Boots of Spider Climb goes to Grifo, V, and Z. Boots of Speed goes to Azure. Ring of Protection goes to Kadar or Z. You have to uh, decide which one of you will get it.
Roll for it. Let's roll for it.
I mean,
Roll a D100.
how
Quidar and Z roll a D100. See who gets it.
To be
And what?
fair, Z already got the boots and Kadar has gotten nothing though, so.
I got 7.
Speaking of being greedy,
Not you, Z. Not
I
V,
know.
Z.
Oh,
I-
sorry.
I was talking to
I
Laura Green,
mean-
sorry.
what's your armor class? Kind
20.
I said, speaking of being greedy, I'll
Ah.
hold on to
Mine is
either the great
13.
axe or the great sword.
To use or to sell?
To use as a backup weapon.
Which one do you want?
Either or. They're the same stats of character. The great axe, preferably.
Okay.
Okay, Quidar, you get it.
Okay, so Kadar gets the thing. Who's for the Ring of Invisibility?
I think Reed wanted it.
I was making a joke about that.
Well, yeah, well, to be fair, he's gotten 3 items of the pile.
Out of character, I was making a joke about that. I don't want the ring of invisibility.
It
I-
would be useful.
Huh? No, it would. It would just give me. It would just give me a. It would negate my disadvantage. That's all it would do.
Hmm.
And I want to be seen. I want to be the guy that's getting hit. It's better for. I say give it to Quardar.
You know what?
Mm,
I am going to take the Ring of Invisibility, and I will give the Ring of Protection to the fuck.
to Z.
Z. Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I guess I'll get the great sword and sell it.
Yeah.
And we
So
have
my
and
armor-
we have a full plate of armor that's gonna be probably split.
Yep, to be fair, or when you can sell that for 1,200, so.
Whoa.
my armor
Okay.
class raises
Okay.
to 15.
So okay, wait. We're selling a great sword. We're selling a full plate. What would be the sum of these two?
Why don't we worry about that when we get back to town? Also, are we done with everything else for the tonight? Are we just doing bookkeeping? Because if that's the case, I'm going to go
It's-
eat.
I
Yes,
do have a little bit of
from,
stuff you guys could do, but I've got some stuff
from
going on here at
Marysville,
home,
Washington,
so you
Everett,
guys can do a little bit of role play. But other than that, I have one last thing to declare, and then we'll be done.
All right, I'm going to go
Gotcha.
eat. I'll hear what you have to say later.
No
Okay.
problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. So okay, I'll take the great sword for selling then, and we can do whatever with the full plate.
Mhm.
Yes, when
I'm
we are
back.
back in town.
Yeah.
We could
So
sell
I'm
it, we
back
could
in
mold
my.
it down and use it as silverware.
There are
So
multiple possibilities, yes.
Or
Oh,
we
by
can
the way,
just
would you
sell
like some
it.
jerky? And he offers V some nice spiced jerky.
I would love some.
There you go. From the taste, you find out that it isn't just like pork or beef or anything in that direction. It is actually wild
Goblin.
game. So deer jerky.
Mmm. It's been a long time since I had deer jerky. I usually have buffalo.
Buffalo isn't bad, but I prefer game. It's what I grew up on.
Have you ever had an ostrich before?
Do those even exist in this world?
Oh, fuck. Woof.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, yes, like the long necks or whatever.
Deer do exist. Buffalo, not exactly. But there are
What
these.
about
I'm
guinea
using
pigs?
Ooh, what do you call
prestidigitation
those
to clean
little
my
ones?
clothes.
Not little ones. Those ones that go those bipedal lizard thingies. Fuck.
Is it? I'm thinking of Fallout New Vegas right now.
What was it, a Greg or something?
Oh,
Not a
Gek,
Greg.
Gek,
I
a
know what you're
gecko.
No, that's from Fallout. He's
Fuck.
talking about the one from Morrowind.
Whoops.
not the Netches. The fuck. What's their name? Never mind. Forget it.
I'm using prestidigitation to clean my
Ali.
clothes since I slept
Elites,
on the.
yes.
Oh, hey, you're back to normal, Z. How you doing?
Don't talk to me.
Uh, everyone's
Kodar,
always a
Yeah.
critic. Say that again?
Kodar,
Don't you dare say a word to me.
Nah, everyone's a critic.
Kodar is just spreading a rock and laughing at the both of you.
And I just turn over to Grippo and I'm like, he's just angry because I turned him to a dire wolf.
Why did that happen?
I honestly don't know. That's the joke.
Because he's a crazy bitch.
I'm a crazy hoe. Get it right.
Both, actually.
I honestly can't remember why I turned D into a
Because he
Because
was.
he's
Dire
being a
wolf.
racist
Well,
asshole to
I-
Azure. That's
I was
why.
about to insult.
Oh
The-
yeah. Well, now you know your lesson. Now you learned your lesson.
I really doubt it.
Oh, you guys also see a wandering chicken.
Mm,
Oh, Clucky. He's such a nice chicken.
Yeah, trying to turn it into anything.
I'm actually surprised that so far he hasn't been spewing vile and venom about me being a half-breed, half-caste or something in that direction.
Oh, do you want me to? I can start talking.
When he starts
you
doing
can
that,
try, and I'll burn your pretty ears off.
well, the moment Z starts kind of threatening to insult him, I start like slowly pulling out my Wabberjack, kind of as a, like, you sure you want to start that again, honey? Like, not gonna do anything, but kind of just like, like poking the bear.
I'm gonna walk out of the room.
And I turn to Griffin and I say, "Don't worry, if he says anything mean, I'll turn him into elberry pie."
Oh, don't worry. I've got a thick skin, and secondly, if he really crosses a line, it will become very fiery. And he just smiles.
Oh, but I want to turn him into a pastry.
Ooh, don't get me started. I could murder for a nice pastry now.
I need some sweet rolls in my system. I miss sweet rolls.
Well, I don't have any sweet rolls, but he produces some cranberry equivalent and gives you a nice handful. There you go.
Oh, thank you. And I start eating it and just like conversing with Griffo as time
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah, he'll chat merrily with you.
Mm-hmm. As we threaten to turn
Okay,
him into
I
a
have something that
pastry.
will happen here.
As much as
They were bickering. I left the room.
I know I have something that will happen to Morwen.
Oh fuck my life.
Tread carefully, God.
No idea what that was.
Tread carefully, child. You are in his domain now.
Immoral perception. Fuck! I guess I'm pissed off and I can't concentrate on shit. So I'm gonna take a walk, whatever. I can still have tricks up my sleeve. Wait, can I roll a stealth too? I mean, it's okay if I can see anything, but if they can't see me either, right? Fuck! It hates me. It fucking hates me.
Hmm.
So what's happening? Am I gonna die? We should either talk. You should either talk.
Morwen?
Yeah. Oh. Oh fuck. Yes.
You turn the corner, going down the other hallway, and you see a light coming from one of the rooms. And you see a flask resting upon one of the pedestals.
Mm,
You're drawn to it. Roll me a will save, please.
what exactly do I roll for that?
Being an absolute.
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
That I
You
self
feel a pull
quarantine.
towards the flask,
And
but you resist.
Brandon, I can't hear you at all.
the
You
doctor's
resist.
note.
I still can't hear you.
You resist.
Okay. I do I see anything off around this room? Cause right now my first instinct is just grab it and run.
You don't see anything. However, you see a portal open up behind the flask.
Oh
And
shit.
you see a hand reach out, grab the flask, and pull it back in.
Do I have time to do something before it pulls the flask?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Shoot an arrow.
Roll on attack.
Fuck. For fuck's sake!
Miss. You miss. Go a little wide, and the flask gets pulled through the portal. And Christine, once the flask gets pulled through the once the flask gets pulled through the portal, you yourself are pulled through a portal.
Oh, not again!
As is everyone in the chamber.
Wait, what?
Everyone in the chamber is pulled through a portal.
What the? How the fuck did this just happen? Damn it,
So
Morwen,
it's-
this is your fault.
It's one of the known Brandonisms. Okay.
So?
You have to explain.
So, The
It's
entire
okay. So
party.
I've just yep.
It's okay. The entire party is standing in a beautiful grass field with trees around you, and you see a little dirt path leading up to a very small cottage. And you can see a bunch of other people of varying different races and colors standing around in a circle off to the right, looking down at the ground. You see a very large brown dog sitting next to a wooden throne carved out of tree, and sitting in the throne is a man, maybe about 5'4", with a open shirt vest bearing his chest, brown slacks, black boots, and upon his head sprout two horns.
Should
And
we
he and,
know?
and he says,
Oh, look at this. I've got new explorers. It's not often I get this kind of company in my realm.
and
What?
that's where we'll end the session.
Oh shit.
Alright, do the outro so I can stop the recording. And we can
Thank you,
bitch about
players,
it
for
later.
playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed Elder Scrolls Unchained. Let's see if the heroes can survive being in the realm of the Daedra. See you next